Tonight, we report on how a woman was nearly killed in Larson and the fires burning in the area, including a new one that started in Cleellum. What's going on in sports, Bob?
The Desert Dogs and River Dogs keep their hopes alive in World Series pool play. Here's a peek at our Weather Center forecast.
It was a hot start to the work week along the Columbia Basin, but we do have changes in our forecast as we head through the work week. I will have all the details in a bit.
I'm Alan Troop. Stay tuned for all of this and much more on iFIBER 1 News.
From the iFIBER 1 HD studio here in the heart of the Columbia Basin, this is iFIBER 1 News. Your #1 source for local news, sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. This is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
A woman's vehicle was damaged during a shooting in Larson. The Grant County Sheriff's Office is investigating the two reported shootings, one on Thursday night and one early Friday morning. Investigators believe the incidents are gang-related. A person reported hearing between 4 and 6 shots near Lowry Street at about 9:30 p.m. Thursday. Officers did not find any people injured or property damaged. The second report happened at 2:40 a.m. Friday. A woman was driving in the area of Doolittle Street and Cannon Lane when she saw two males wearing dark hoodies and blue jeans. When she reached the intersection, they began firing at her vehicle. The two front side windows were shot out and her trunk had a bullet hole. The woman was not injured. People with information are asked to contact the Sheriff's Office at 509-762-1160 or send an email to crimetips@co.grant.wa.us. People leaving tips can remain anonymous. The Grant County Shopping Center is adding over 2,000 square feet of retail space. Reporter Jeff Chu has the story.
The owners of Grant County Mall on South Broadway in Moses Lake are proposing a 2,300 square foot retail addition. Lehman Zaka's Properties of Seattle is awaiting the City of Moses Lake's building permit approval before construction can begin. Plans were submitted to the city in early July. Lehman Zaka's partner, Jonette Lehman Zaka, said the plan is to build the addition this year, but until the city permit is approved, it was unknown when construction could begin. Lehman Zaka said the building addition, which is adjacent to the AT&T and Hastings bookstores at the south end of the shopping center, would be an open design with high ceilings. She said no tenant has been secured for the new space. Plans submitted to the city show that parking spaces would be added. The shopping center already houses 361,000 square feet of retail shopping space on about 8 acres. I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER 1 News.
Thank you, Jeff. Cold Train suspended its intermodal rail service after shipping issues arose with Burlington Northern Santa Fe Railway. The overall impact to the Cold Train is yet to be seen, but food producers are beginning to look at other transportation methods to make sure their produce makes it to their destinations before it spoils. Port spokesman Pat Boss said it's an issue between Cold Train and Burlington Northern Santa Fe that needs to be resolved. Cold Train representatives said the scheduling problems began late last fall because of increased rail congestion. The congestion is the result of a surge of oil and coal shipments on the Northern Corridor line. From November 2013 to April 2014, Burlington Northern Santa Fe's on-time average has reportedly dropped from 90% to less than 5%. The delays in shipping have food producers looking at finding other ways to ship their product. The West Nile virus has been detected in Grant County. Grant County Mosquito Control District 1 reported 9 mosquito samples tested positive for the virus. According to the Grant County Health District, the samples were taken from the North Potholes area. 28 mosquito samples tested positive for the virus statewide this year. No human, bird, or horse cases have been discovered. Health district officials advise people to avoid being bitten by mosquitoes by staying indoors at dawn and dusk when mosquitoes are the most active, and to wear long sleeve shirts and pants and use mosquito repellent. Now let's take a look at people currently being sought out by the Grant County Sheriff's Office.
This is Sheriff Tom Jones with the Grant County Sheriff's Office. Each of the people you see here have a warrant for their arrest. If you see any of these people, we ask you do not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but call us at 509-762-1160 or send us an email at crimetips@co.grant.wa.us. If the person is presenting a danger, call 911. With your help, we can bring these people to justice and make our community safer.
We'll be right back after this.